Hi everyone, my name is Saurabh Asif Chaudhary. Today's date is 30 September 2021 and today's topic name is encapsulation in Java. Encapsulation is a concept of object oriented programming language. In this topic we will discuss what is a encapsulation, advantages of encapsulation, use of encapsulation, difference between abstraction and encapsulation, and examples of encapsulation. Let's discuss the what is a encapsulation in Java. Encapsulation is a concept of object oriented programming language, and provides the it perf- it is a process of wrapping the data and code together into a single unit. In Java, we can create a fully encapsulated class by making the all class data member private, and by using setter method and getter method we can set the values for this data for this data. Next one, let's discuss the in Java, bean class is a fully encapsulated class. Let's discuss the advantages of encapsulation. By using in setter and getter method, make the code we can make the code write only or read only. By using setter method and getter method, we can control over a data. It means if you want to set the value of id is greater than 100, then we will write the logic in setter method. The setter method store only value greater than 100, and in getter method we can get the value of this data. Encapsulation is also used to achieve the information hiding. It means we can hide the data of data member from outside of the class. Next is difference between abstraction and encapsulation. Abstraction is a process of gaining information, and encapsulation is a process of contain information. Next one is abstraction. Problem solve in abstraction, problem solve in design and interface level, but in encapsulation problem solve implementation level. Next one is abstraction implemented by using abstract class and interface, and encapsulation implemented by giving the access modifier to the data. It means access modifier private, protected, public. Let's discuss the real-time example of encapsulation. First is capsule. Capsule is a medicine. This will protect the medicine from its outer cover. Inside the capsule, medicine is protected. Let's discuss the another real-time example. The example is gearbox. In car driver, he doesn't view the gearbox, but it use the functions of this gearbox. Let's discuss the another example of encapsulation. Why encapsulation is used in Java? If there is create a class A, in class A their data members are public, and create another class B and create the object of class B and access the the class B extend the class A, then we can create the object of class B, and this object we will call the all the variables of class A and class B also. But in we can change the variables value also. If this variable is a amount of your bank account, then another class will change the value. That means data member want the its own security. For provide its own security, we can make this data member private. By making this data member private, we cannot access this data member from outside the class. Then how we call this data member? Then we will use setter method and getter method. In setter method we can set the logic. If we can set the logic for employee ID number must be greater than 0. Then in setter method we can write the logic of employee ID number will be greater than 0. Then store the ID. Next one is getter method. In getter method we can get the values of this data member. Next one is why implementation provides you the flexibility, reusability of the code. Reusability of code means if you want to access any code repeatedly, then we can use encapsulation, and it provide also flexibility. It means we want to access the code. If you want to don't access the data member from outside the class, but we want the only functions of this data members, then you can use the encapsulation. Let's discuss the example. Let's consider one example. Create a class worker. In class worker, data members are worker ID, worker name, worker age, and these all data members are private. Then create another class employee. In class employee, in class employee data members are employee ID, employee age, employee name, employee address. Then create another class is manager. In class manager, data members are manager name, manager ID, etc. Then if we want to access, we can create the object of class worker, and we want to access this data members of class worker. Then but data members are private. Then we will create the methods for data member, getter method and setter method. In setter method we can set the logic for this data member, and in getter method we can get the value of this data member. Thank you.